what role do internships and early job experiences play in setting and achieving career goals?
Yeah, that's makes very that adds very good value decision making. Till third year, we have their academic projects and industry projects where students interact with each other, they understand each other. Okay, they get peer learning, they get to know to understand their skill levels compared to the toppers of the class. When they enter into the internship, they start interacting with the experts in the industry, their managers and all. So they understood like what kind of knowledge these industry leaders are having, okay, and where they should go. Plus they get into the that company's work culture. Okay, they understand like how the company works. Okay, what are the work ethics they follow. So we see the student before starting the internships, their behavioral pattern, the attitude, their skill sets. So we see the dramatic change after 6 year or 1 year, 6 months or 1 year after they come back completing their internships. We change a tremendous change in their personality, in their skill sets, in their thought process. So I think that's best part. Internship is the best part to get into the industry. So that's why we have this very famous module that's internship plus PPO. So we invite the recruiters in the last year to select our students for the internship role. So being at autonomous institute, we have a 6 months internship thing in our curriculum. So companies come, they conduct their regular process, and they shortlist our students for the internships. So our students join the internships in 7 semester or 8 semester. So minimum duration is 16 weeks, 6 months. That can be extended to 1 year, and that's add real value to their personality, to their skill sets, to their thought process. So after 1 year, we saw like they are very groomed, ready to join the company. And again, companies are very happy with that. Like they get day one billable candidates on the first day of joining. So it's a win-win situation for us and for the recruiters. Additionally, we have very open culture in the Vishwakarma group. Like in VIT, we emphasize on the co-curricular and extracurricular activities. So VIT is known for their club culture. We have around 60 to 70 different clubs, and they are operated by the students community itself. Plus we have a good hackathon culture, so we push our students to participate in the different hackathons and the technical contest. So that really helps them to shape their skill sets, their career, their personality. Here I see one thing: if you have good decision making skills, you can set your short term and long term goals very correctly. We get students from the nuclear families where hardly they have any siblings, so of course their parents influence their decision making. I see if a student is selected for some or other project or the company, they wanted to discuss that with the parents. And if their parents says no, then they communicate that to us, like the parents are not happy with this and that, so we wanted to reject that. So we tell them to develop their own thought process, okay, basically. So if you learn to take a decisions in early life, in your college days, then you become a good leader and you progress in your career. That's our observation in last 10 years. So of course we tell parents like let their words, let their boys and girls to take their own decisions. That's the first thing. Second thing, the kind of role models these generations are having, okay, like they are very much influenced by the Instagram and YouTubers, okay, basically. So if they are into the engineering field, of course their role model should be someone great who had did very great in the engineering field, industry leaders and all. So that's the first thing. And being into the engineering field, their ultimate goal should be to excel in the field where they're working. That can be a mechanical engineering, civil engineering, software engineering, or the semiconductor, whatever the field they are working in. The money, position, pride, that always will come to them if they work hard in that industry, in their respective field. But I see the end goals are something different in today's generation. Like all wanted to have money, fame, and all. And again, all they wanted to do it in a very short span of time, like within a 2 years or 5 years. They wanted to become a manager in the industry. They wanted to have everything they wanted to have, like the home, the car, the luxury, the vacations, and all. So they don't understand like it takes time. It's a gradual process. So of course, we introduce them to the industry leaders, to the alumni. We call some social workers. We have so many social clubs there. So through that, they interact with very social workers. Okay, So they hear their experiences, like how they struggled to achieve their goals and all. So as Gautam said, experience of the internships, experience of the industry project makes a difference. And we have seen there is a, I would say, like the students personality changes very differently with the 6 months industry project and the internships, and they get a direction to get into the industry.
So, what you're saying, summarizing it, right? So, not listen to parents when you're setting your short term goals or long term goals. Because often I see that parents are very well intentioned, but always not very well informed. And you want to take advice from people who are very well informed. If they happen to be well intentioned, fantastic. But if they are very well informed, obviously their advice should be a matter of concern. And that way, internships kind of give them a sneak peek into the leaders they want to become into, so that their goal setting is a little away from the whole parenting thing, because parents tend to be emotionally involved. And one very good thing that I read somewhere is that parents love you so much that they will do anything for you except let them be yourself. So that is something that I feel. And what you said kind of alludes to it. And in terms of role model, one of the reasons we started this whole podcast initiative is because we want to get insights from people who've been there, done that, and who are living that life. Somebody who is himself a college dropout, but because he became a YouTube star, cannot teach people how to upskill.
Actually,
He cannot teach people how to upskill or where to upskill, because he has not done it himself. So he's just promoting something. He should probably teach them how to become a YouTuber, or probably teach them how to, become an influencer, or probably teach them how to learn all these editing by yourself. That is something that he can teach. He cannot teach, you learn Python, you learn data science in ABCD website, and then you will get a job, because he has never got a job. He'll never know it. So that is my whole funda when we started. And if you look at the program also, we say that we want to talk to people who've been there, done that, and who are living that life currently, to give you advice than from people who are just talking about it.